I want to tell you about my long-anticipated encounter with an unusual sand landscape, Błędów Desert, the only desert in Poland. I have to admit, my mentioned anticipation must have been based on somewhat idyllic imagery of sand I cannot deny. Because the moment my feet touched the sandy surfaces of that place, I immediately needed a quick psychological readjustment. The desert was black with filth, and after a few steps taken towards its center, barefoot, so were my feet. This was the man-made landscape, sad-looking and heavy to take on. Having arrived somewhere in the middle of it after a couple of minutes' walk, a 360-degree look around has revealed to me that the sand was not the core presence I came there to experience. Gazing all around the sandy patch, embraced by some greenery, there were multiple factory chimneys, standing tall and still, but to me, feeling very active on the ground. This undeniable, scarcely negative sense of their heartless dominion was there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe more. I didn't want to know the exact number. I could sense and literally see the grimy, black residue of their activity in the area. And this filthy debris was not only layering, but making up the textures and colors of the sand too. Not to mention its felt quality. I am moving with human filth, I felt, and I am human too. Or am I? I would like to start seeing differences in the many ways of being and build some hope for potential change amongst all. But first, the filth. I set myself off on my movement journey. I put the beachy outfits on. They are very feminine dresses, in fact, and I seem to be eager to begin where I am with my idea of sand. Open to see what happens from there, the few material props that I had found, only to realize I am begging my own fingers for help, as if in search for any productive solutions to my problem of the felt resistance. The resistance to engage full bodily with the sand, which I would normally do right away on a clean beach, yet here, seeing my feet so black already, I needed time to build some grit. A while later, I find my courage in the breeze and join its travels across this openness. And indeed, my dress does catch the wind easily, making me feel not alone on the sand, but connected to the co-creating it gusts. I feel ready to touch or sit, widening the skin to sand contact and the touching surfaces on my arms, my legs, back, and the face. I soon realized I wouldn't have minded the dirt as much had I not seen it first. Yet the smell, too, tells a different sand story. The story you will not trace in any wilderness, where the sand transforms naturally from local rocks in response to the weathering and its immediate relation to water. This place, historically speaking, is a man-made desert, which happened to gain its identity by conscious choice, that is, by industrial activity, and which has built its strength and perseverance for its prolonged and initially unplanned existence. It smells very earthy-like here, not dry, not light. The desert has a very distinct scent of unearthed matter, mixed with the dumped and the unwanted, carried by the wind. The uncomfortable, yet curiously rich scent of the burned unknown that covers all this exposed exteriority becomes the most lasting impression. The impression that sharpens my tactile curiosity to eventually reach deeper into the dense, moist textures of this multicolored badland. And so I dig. I dig in, moving through the initial disgust. I feel inspired by how the long unwanted can also be claimed back into the now and reprocessed into a new experience in what I would hope to call a more graceful future of our kind. Well, time will only tell, I suppose.